Hello and welcome to my channel, SkeeterJones Things. I'm Misty, and in this video I'll be showing you some necklaces from a lot that I made a video about a while back, and I'm about to list these on eBay. Wanted to give one more opportunity to my viewers and subscribers before I list those. But first, before we get into it, I would like to ask that if you enjoy the content, give me a like and a share. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so you'll be among the first to know when I put up a new video. All those things will help grow my channel. And as always, I enjoy engaging with my viewers and subscribers in the comments section. If you see anything here that you're interested in buying or that you just want more information about, you can email me at SkeeterJonesThings@gmail.com. Include the video name and the item name. I'll name each item in this video instead of giving a number, and describe the item briefly. A screenshot helps but isn't necessary. If you don't get one of those, I can still find what you're talking about as long as you give a good description and include the item name. Include your PayPal email address if you're interested in purchasing. Keep these things in mind so that you can make an informed purchasing decision, and remember that all sales are final. Okay, first off, I do not remember what video these were in, but we'll just go through them, and you may recognize them if you've seen my previous videos. But first off, this is a chunky set here. It is plastic. These apparently are new. They don't look scratchy at all. They do look like they've been in that package, in that little plastic wrapper for a while. And they're very lightweight, so you can have this big, blingy, heavy look without actual weight. These are about 3 inches long, I want to say. Yeah, they are. And they're really big. About 1.5 inches across on these bigger links. And these are the matching earrings to this really large necklace. It doesn't have a closure. It just goes over your head. So, and I think actually in the original video I did not have this on Helen, so we'll let Helen model that for you. Get these links turned around. There we go. So there's what that looks like on. Very chunky, very big, and it definitely makes a statement. And here are the earrings that go with. Let's hold both of those up. Sorry for just moving the camera all over the place. Here's that set. And I will sell this full set for $10 plus shipping. The gold, we'll just say the gold chain link statement set. That's what we'll call it. But remember to also include the this video name if you're inquiring about that one. This, oh, I didn't give you a length on that necklace. Let me give you a drop measurement on that. It is, and I'm just talking about the inside here. The inside is 10 inches, and then from outside to outside is 13 inches. That's a lot of bling and a lot of gold. Look at that. Okay. Next is, some of these I don't recall if they were sterling or not, so I'll be testing things as we go to make sure I'm giving you good information. This is really pretty. It has these little dangles that look like feathers. This has a very tribal look to it. Really pretty. I want to test it for sterling just because it looks like it could be. I kind of doubt that it is, but it is a nice faker at first look. Here's what the back looks like. And it looks like it's in really, really great shape. Here's the chain. Just a quick drive-by of the chain. There's no silver tone loss. Let's see. A little bit of wear evident here on the clasp. That is not verdigris. Doesn't have the look of it. That is probably ink, maybe. Yeah, that's wiping off. So that's not verdigris. If you saw that little bit of green right there, just gone now. And there's some more here. Yeah, and it's just wiping right off. That's ink of some kind. And I'll clean that off if anybody is interested in this. So it's got about a, about a 2-inch extender on it. The drop is about 6.5 inches. The bib or collar section of this is about 2.5. Let's see, I'll do it without the extender on Helen. So if you are not wearing the extender, this is about what it would look like on. And that is really nice. That's a very nice necklace. If you like that tribal look. Okay, let's do a quick test on this. The clasp, especially here, just doesn't have the look. Well, it's giving a very nice bright scratch. So I don't know, maybe I'll be surprised. I've been surprised before on these tests. Okay, that is the chain. The chain looks like it has some copper coming through. And these are the large ends here. That one looks kind of bright also. Okay, it's going to be kind of hard to test every one of these components. See, here's the feather. If this does end up being sterling, it doesn't have a mark on it saying it is, but if it does end up being sterling, number one, I'll be very surprised, and number two, someone will be able to get a necklace that has a lot of sterling on it. Let me double check that, because those scratches are awfully bright to not be sterling. I don't see any marks anywhere on that. But just because there isn't a mark doesn't mean that it isn't sterling. Okay, so we've got the clasp, and then the chain. Okay, the chain isn't. The clasp, isn't. Let's see, what was next? Was that the feather? No, it was the little end. It was this. There's a little bit of blue in that. Let's see, and then this is the feather. And then these these things here are the end. And since that's so coppery looking, that's not going to come up sterling, I'm sure. Okay. So a few little blue flakes here and there. There's a little blue showing up in the scratch for these little end parts, but not really enough to say. I'm not comfortable saying that that is sterling. It may have a little bit of silver in it as the component of an alloy of some sort, but that's I'm not comfortable calling that sterling. Okay, I'm going to neutralize the stone since that required a good bit of acid to be put on there. Okay, and so we'll just call this Silver Tone Tribal Necklace. And we'll do that one for $12. Okay. I'm making a note really quick. so that I'll remember the prices I'm quoting so I don't have to look them back up later. Okay, next. Let me just pour these out. There. Okay, that's how I can keep everything corralled. Okay, this is a chunky silver tone necklace with these little rhinestones. This is all silver tone. That's in good shape. It's in really good shape. Oh, it is a Premier Designs. Okay. It is, that's fully extended, is 8 inches. And, okay, sorry about that. I was interrupted and had to stop recording, but I'm back now, and hopefully with my limited editing skills, I'll be able to salvage that. Let's see, the drop is 8 inches, and that's fully extended. Without the extension, it is much shorter. It is 6 inches without the extension. So on Helen, without the extension, it looks like this. That's really pretty. It has the look of some weight and heft, and it is it has enough weight to it that it feels nice, but it's not as heavy as some solid metal would be. And then you have this triple strand chain. I'm having trouble standing my camera back up. There it is. So this triple strand chain. It's nice. Not much wear at all, very little wear. And I like the texture and the cutouts on these sort of cushion shaped beads. And these little rhinestone spacers are nice. This is just a really nice piece. Really nice. And we will just call that a chunky silver tone bead necklace. And we will do that one for $8. Chunky bead, $8. Okay, next. Don't do a lot of pearls. These are faux pearls, I believe. Yes. Faux pearls with this type of closure, which I really like. A nice decorative closure. It's in perfect working condition. It's nice and clean and bright. See that? It's not all scratched up. So there's very, very little, if any, wear. And they are hand knotted. And they're sort of a creamy color. They're really pretty. They're faux pearl, but there's a difference between, you know, cheap faux pearls and nice faux pearls. And I would say these fall into the nice category. The drop is 15.5 inches. And there it is on Helen. Okay, and we will do the faux pearls for $5. Okay, these sort of mint green, like peridot green. Let's see if I can get that undone. I didn't bag these up at the time I first showed them, so they got re-tangled. There we go. This is, I don't think illusion wire. I believe illusion is like the clear sort of fishing line type of material. So it's supposed to look, you know, like the beads are just floating there. But this is like a silver tone wire that these are mounted on. These are just glass faceted beads. think they're glass. Maybe glass and acrylic. Yeah. The extender is 3 inches long. The length is about 7.5 on the shortest drop. And this is what it looks like on Helen. It's very pretty. I love those shades of green. And these beads here have sort of a cat eye effect. And then the AB coating on some of them. And a lot of these lots that I've been getting lately are, they're not showing much wear at all. I'm getting some really nice pieces. Now, make no mistake, I am getting a lot of really crummy looking pieces too, but I'm getting a lot more nice and very little wear type pieces than I would expect to get. So let's see, I'm going to call this glass beads, or excuse me, green beads. Green beads, and we'll do those for $8. Okay. Oh, I remember this one. Sisters. This little silver tone bar pendant that says Sisters. Very bright silver chain. Very lightweight chain, silver tone. And the drop is nine inches. And then you have an extender that's about 1.5 inches. And here it is on our lovely model. Sisters pendant, which is what we will call that. And we'll do that for $6. Okay. This has the look of, it kind of reminds me of Brighton. I don't think it is Brighton, but it just reminds me of, no, it's not marked at all. But the sort of chunky chain, the chunky pendant, sort of cushion cut with the little openings in the back. Really pretty. We'll test it. I don't think it's sterling, but we'll give it a test to make sure. Okay, no, I'm not going to use acid on that. You can tell that that's not going to be sterling. Let's do the chain. And same for the chain. So that's the copper showing through is what you see right there. So this has a drop, and this is fully extended. A drop of about 9 inches. Let's see, without the extender, which is how I should have measured it in the first place, is about 8.5. So it wasn't clipped all the way down the extender. The extender gives you another about 2.5 inches. So anywhere from 8.5 to about 10.5. And there's what it looks like on. That's very pretty. Let me give you a little close-up of the look of the chain and the amount of wear, which doesn't look like much. No, this one looks like it's been nicely taken care of. And I do give, there you can see a little bit of silver tone loss right there. You can see the copper coming through right there on the back of the pendant, on the bail. But it's not on the front. On the front it's nice. Well, there's a little tiny bit of copper showing right there. So we'll just call this, I'll just call this Brighton Wannabe for, and we'll do that one for $8. And making notes. Okay. The pineapple pendant. and that is extended. So let me go ahead and unextend that one. And I'll go ahead and give the drop on that, which is 12.5 plus a 3-inch extender. The pineapple is almost 2 inches long, hollow on the back, with no wear to speak of. A little back here at the very back of the neck. And then here's what it looks like on. A pineapple pendant. That's cute. And that one will be 6. Okay, we've got a locket here. Oh no, that's not a locket. Oh, there's the locket. I think. I don't think that's a locket either, because I kind of remember that one. Okay, let's do this first. This is a premiere. It's our second premiere in this lot. It's really pretty. This would be nice for layering or doubling up, or maybe even tripling up. This is about a 24-inch drop, really long drop, with a 3-inch extender. And we're going to double it up on Helen. And then I'll show you the condition, give you a close-up of that. That's what it looks like doubled up. And then let's actually triple that up and see what it would look like. And there it is, tripled. And then you could just wear it as a single strand long, but Helen's not tall enough for me to demonstrate that to you. But it's these glass beads, which have weight to them, with a silver tone chain. These glass faceted beads have this kind of mirrored coating and AB coating. That's really nice. Nice little minimal look. If you like some shine but not too much, this would be a good option for you. Premier Designs glass beads. And we will do that one for $15. Okay. This is a nice chain. It is a single strand around the back and then double strand that hangs down the front. It is 17 inches to the shorter one, 19 inches for the longer one. There's no closure. You just put it on over your head. Oh, and I remember a detail I'm about to show you on this. Okay, here's how it looks on. And, well, it actually would come down longer on each side, like that. I was just having to pull it up so that you could see, like, that part of it. Okay, now it's got this lobster clasp right here on the side. And I'm not certain why. I don't know what that, unless that's just a style choice of the designer. I don't really know. But again, it's got these little ruffled edges around these rings, and then a lobster clasp that goes around one of them. You got this nice, I think this is curb link. I think that's the name of that. And then you have the two different types of links on the front. All of it feels like it's maybe made of stainless or silver tone. If it is made of silver tone, then there is no silver tone loss on it whatsoever. I don't see any copper showing through. It's really pretty. It looks new, but it's unbranded. Nice heavy. It has some heft to it. So nice heavy chain, and we will do that for $12, and that will just be double silver tone chain. 15. Or did I say 12? Let's do 12. Okay, this that I was calling a locket a minute ago is just a pendant. It's just hollow on the back, but it is curved like this. And none of the stones are missing. It has these pretty crystal rhinestones on the front, and then these tiny ones around the edges. I was trying to tell if it's just cut to sparkle or if it's actually rhinestones. I think that's actually little tiny rhinestones. And then all of the silver tone looks really nice. Again, this one looks like it's probably new. Very little, if any, wear. And without the extender, the drop on it is about 7 1/4, and then a 2-inch extender. About 7 1/4 to about 9 1/4 are your options there. And here's what that looks like on. That's really pretty. Nice and delicate. And that will just be a silver tone rhinestone pendant. And we will do that one for $8. And this also, although it looks like a locket, I don't think this one's a locket. No, it isn't. I remember that. So you can see inside, it has these rhinestones with the AB coating inside. This I don't think is wear. I think that's supposed to be copper, just to contrast with the rest of it, because there's a lot going on here. There's the carving with the sort of black inlay in the middle of the carving. And you've got the cutouts here with the rhinestones that you can see inside, the copper right there. So I think any copper color that's showing here on the back and right there, that looks to me to be intentional. I could be wrong, but it just looks intentional to me. The chain itself does show some wear. This is a Lane Bryant piece. And the drop is, hang on, 14 1/2. This pendant is 2 inches by 1 1/4. And reversible, I would say, because both sides are so pretty. And that's what it looks like on from that side. And then if you turn it around, that's what it looks like from that side. That's really pretty. So Lane Bryant, it does have some wear issues on it, but the rest of it's really nice. But somebody might like it for that sort of aged vintage look. So I will go ahead and offer that up, but since it does have the wear issues, we'll just offer that up for, we'll say $6. for the Lane Bryant necklace. Okay, nearing the end. Okay, I have the right to, and I don't know what that symbol means. I should have researched and found out what that means. There's so much jewelry to go through when you start doing this, and you have all kinds of great intentions of looking up everything, but then you realize the bulk of what you have to look through and how big the job is, and you never do get around to it. Well, you do. You just don't get around to, or at least I don't get around to it as quickly as I hoped. I'm going to have to get the needles out. Okay, where did they go? Oh no, my needles are gone. Okay, I have 3 needles all together, but I only have 1 in here with me right now. I took 2 of them. I think when I did a video outside, I took them out there and left them in my carrying basket. So I'll have to locate them. But meanwhile, I'll see what I can do with 1 needle. And of course, unclasping it would have helped if I had just gone ahead and done that too. So I'll do that now. It's always been interesting to me how clasped it can get into these knots that it takes unclasping to get them out of. Okay, so there it is again, the little symbol. Looks like a little heart with some bandages on it. I have the right to. The little bar pendant, gold tone. It's in really nice shape. There's the clasp. No wear to speak of there. The jump ring is kind of squished. The chain is in nice shape. Has an extender that's about 2.5 inches long. The drop is 8 inches without the extender. And it looks like this. And then if you wear it with the little heart showing, it looks like this. And we'll just call this I Have the Right necklace. And it is unbranded. And we'll do that for $3. Okay. Oh, I just found my other needles. They were right here under my surface. Okay, so now I can put this one away. All right, little cat pendant with pave crystals, sort of grayish, silverish pave crystals on his back, and then more clearish, whitish ones here on the front. It looks like they're all there. He is not marked, or is he? That may be a mark right there. Where's my loop? Let's see what I can find. Okay, S-U-C-H. I know the C-H means it was made in China. The S-U, I think, is the name of the company. And I cannot remember off the top of my head what that would be. Let's see, it says something here on the clasp as well. I don't think it would say 925. This doesn't really look like 925 to me. Okay, no, the clasp also says S-U and C-H. So, pave crystal cat pendant. That's cute. That is really cute. And he's in great, great shape. It looks new. Here's the condition of the chain. Just a lightweight silver tone chain. Silver tone cat pendant. with pave rhinestones or pave crystals, and 8.5 inches on the drop, and the kitty is 1 inch long. And we will do this necklace for $8. Okay, and this pretty brooch with these deep sapphire blue rhinestones, and they are all there. It has sort of a vintage look. I don't know if it is vintage, but it has that look, and I believe that it is not branded. I am correct, it is not branded. The clasp is in great shape, works perfectly. Well, let me take that back. Oh no, it does work. I just didn't have the pin in there. And that's in really great condition and very pretty and sparkly. It's 2 inches long, 1 inch this way, 2 inches this way. This little stem with the leaves and tiny stones on some of the leaves, and these blue flowers. That's really pretty, and we'll just call that flower brooch, and we will do this flower brooch for $10. And then, oh, I just marked on my hand. And this, oh, I remember not knowing what this was at the first time I went through it. So these are little crystals, really pretty, very radiant crystals with the green, pink, clear, and then these are faux pearls. Yes, they are faux pearls, because I remember thinking maybe you just wear it like this. You drop the one end through this little loop, maybe. So that's what I'm calling it. And for the purposes of the video, we're just going to name this crystal necklace. And that's how it looks worn this way, that I'm assuming that it's probably supposed to be worn, which would make it adjustable. Let me put that down so I can maybe bring it up a little higher. And there it is like that. And of course, maybe you could even wear this coming down the back, you know, so it would look more like a choker like that. So this one's a little versatile. And we'll do that for $8. Crystal necklace. And then last, this one, okay, I'm going to have to untangle. This one was a stone. I cannot remember what the stone was, but I remember this one was a stone. And this chain is sterling. I don't remember details about all of the pieces when I go back to revisit, but some of them I do. So I think I was actually pretty surprised by this one. I believe I expected it to be glass. If you're wondering about the needles, if you're new here, that is my go-to for untangling chains. It's just a regular pair of upholstery needles that you can get at just any craft store, any place where you find the sewing supplies. And all I do really is just gently separate them until I can get my fingers down in there and like grab the chain and unloop it from whatever it's looped around. It's not always fast, but I've never had it not work. Okay, here we go. And there it is, Almost, there it is. Okay, there we have it. Okay, and it is not magnetic. Here's the clasp. And let's see, here's the chain. It's hard to get a nice scratch on a small chain like this. Okay, hopefully that's enough. There's the clasp. There's a chain. And there's a bubble in my chain. And yes, sterling it is. And then we'll let Presidium warm up. And I should have already had it warming up, so since this is the last item. But while we're waiting for it to warm up, we'll go ahead and say that if you enjoyed the content, please consider giving me a like and a share, and consider subscribing if you haven't already, and engage with me in the comments. Tell me what you liked and didn't like. Tell me what you might like to see in an upcoming video. I always like hearing from my viewers and subscribers. And if you would like to order anything or just want more information on anything from the video, email me at SkeeterJonesThings@gmail.com. Include this video name and the name of the item, and a timestamp will help, but it's not completely necessary. A brief description, and if you intend to order, your PayPal email address. Please keep these things here in mind as you consider whether or not to order, and remember that all sales are final. We're still waiting for the Presidium to finish warming up. There it is. It's ready. Actually, there is one more item. It's this little military bar that's bent. Just let me know if you're interested in that. If you buy something else and just would like it, let me know, and I'll just throw that in with your order. Okay, so let's see what this is. It is a stone. It is a gemstone. I just can't remember what it is, what stone it is. So it is jade. So sterling and a jade. Little faceted teardrops. They are, let's see, no. I thought I saw a maker's mark, but I did not. It was just I believe the 9-2 stamp I was seeing. Okay, here's what it looks like on. It's so, so pretty. Look at that. That's really nice. So jade and sterling necklace. And we will do this one for $15. All the prices I'm giving here will be, they're lower than what I will be listing them for on eBay. Let's see, it has an 8.5-inch drop and no extender. So $15. I'll probably end up listing this one for $20 on eBay if it doesn't sell here. So faceted sterling necklace, or faceted jade and sterling necklace. All right, and that is everything. Thank you so much for joining me. And again, if you like anything here that you are interested in buying, just email me at SkeeterJonesThings@gmail, and we will talk about it there. And engage with me in the comments. Consider giving me a like and a share. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next